How do you tell your dogs are Filipino? When they bark at the American flag. That one's for Heidi. More to come on that. Blackie! You're off duty, Heidi. I'll go. No school today, we'll go left. We'll go left. Got some music playing this morning. I didn't play his music for the first. Hey, good morning. Good, how are you? Good. Didn't play his music the first week we were back. Now he's playing it every day. Yep. Not as hot as it was yesterday. That could change. That could change. Apologize in advance, guys. This one's gonna be Heidi centric today. Had to walk out on their live stream this morning. Wasn't gonna walk today. Wasn't gonna walk until I watched her live stream and got triggered. I got triggered with her American bashing today. Morning. She's bashing America more than that British expat does. Let me get this started, guys. There's nobody in the fields yet. Oh, but first of all, good morning, guys. Jack here. Hope you all doing well. It's the girl making her brooms. But yeah, nothing but she's got some severe TDS syndrome going on. America is terrible. She would never go back. Let me start out with how she started this morning. Uh-oh, another caribou out there. Out in that field. Morning. These are the sights, guys. Blackie's still with me. Blackie's still with me. On the side of the road here. Good morning. But yeah, she starts out. Just making that comment that she would never go back to America. As soon as somebody made a comment, she would never take George back there now because of the fear. The fear. Dude, we were just back there for 2 months in the US. Never saw one problem there. ICE didn't arrest Lynn at the airport. Had no problems, no issues. And she hasn't been back to the States in 5 years. And she's telling people, again, telling people that they should be afraid to take their wives, girlfriends, fiancés to the US. Be afraid of getting those visas. Give me a freaking break. That's how she started. And then she went into the shooting because she's got all the inside information. the expat shooting in Cebu, of which she had all the information. She watched the police interview and George translated. So she's one up on everybody. She's got all the information. Here we go. We're planting out here today. All right. Plant them fields. Good morning. But she's the expert, guys. You got to listen to her. And ain't that the trend? And this is what it is. All these well-established channels, YouTube channels, every big story, they gotta get out and get their clout on it, don't they? Every single story. How many videos have you seen now about the shooting? From Steven, Sunshine Shoulders. Now Heidi has to join the scene, and along with 20 others, all covering the same story. And guess what? All devoid of facts. No facts involved. That's YouTube reporting here. Not like my daily rice reports, which are completely factual. I'm going to be planting this field today. Yeah, they are the sensationalists, guys. So they're fair game as far as I'm concerned. And of course, with Sunshine Shoulders, it was racist. The whole shooting was racist. It's like that Carmelo Anthony stuff, right? He killed a guy with a knife, a young guy, and was sentenced to 35 years in prison, which he'll only serve, what, 17? If he doesn't get his appeal and reduce the sentence. He killed a kid for no reason. But it's all racism, guys. No, he killed somebody. My God, he was convicted of it. Jasmine Crockett would have you believe it was an all-white jury. I wasn't going to talk politics. But I'll tell you what, on Heidi's channel anymore, the only sensible person that watches the show and can still comment hasn't been banned yet, it's Bookham Dano. He's the only one that has any head on their shoulders and can speak honestly. Another thing, check this out, guys, and let me know what you think of this. And you can watch the first 10 minutes, and that's about all I'd watch on that live stream if I were you. First 10 minutes when they go into the earthquake coverage next, after trying to get clout on that story as well. And then they had to bring Sunshine Shoulders into it because he's visited there once. Wow, really, Heidi? So Sunshine Shoulders has visited that province where the earthquake happened. And she's like, oh, I'm glad he's all right. Glad he's all right. He was nowhere near it. Nowhere near it there, Heidi. You idiot. But they're showing the footage. The footage from everyone else is showing, guys, that everyone else is making clout on it. And if you see some of these thumbnails out there, you think 100-story buildings were collapsing. You'd think all Manila was collapsing from some of these thumbnails that are out there trying to get people to watch their earthquake footage. You got the angry man today, guys. You got the angry Jack. Not the hungry Jack. Angry Jack. Yeah, but then she shows these couple of clips there that everyone, that 100 other channels have shown, claims it to be in her first video that nobody's exclusive video. Oh yeah, okay, Heidi. Exclusive video. Yeah, right. I've seen the clip 500 times already. But then she's sitting there saying how sorry she is about everything. And then they have the nerve to put an AI video right after those clips. Like they're watching a Knicks game and they're celebrating. Now that was in very, very poor taste, I thought, especially right after showing all the damage from the earthquake. And then you show a video of you and George at the Knicks game, AI generated, celebrating. Very poor taste. Very, very poor taste. In my humble opinion. And then she started, that's what I said, then she started the TDS syndrome. The world's fallen. The world is being destroyed by TDS. He's destroying, he took away all the programs, guys. He took away all the free programs. Doge cut out all the free programs. How many people agree with that? Show me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, guys. First time I probably ever asked for a thumbs up. First time, I'm sure. Got some more planting going on. Got the start of morning. Morning. What's up? Good morning. Here. Here you go. Morning. Getting ready to do some planting today. Hello. There's your rice report, guys. Yeah, I didn't, like I said, went to South Carolina 2 months. Lynn was never accosted by ice. Never, not once. And we were out almost every day. Never once had to defend ourselves from ice. Then she got talking about the food stamp program. Oh, that shouldn't have been cut off either. What? Morning. 20 million people on food stamps in the U.S. And policies were enacted to make people go and work for the food stamps. If you're capable of working, you should be working, period. But Heidi's complaining that they got some rain last night, guys. I'm puddle jumping again. Heidi's doing all the complaining about all the free programs getting cut off. Well, what are you going to do when your Social Security gets cut off? What are you going to do, Heidi? I got 3 other pensions. What are you going to do? That's the question. Will you be around till November? And here's the thing, guys. She's crying all the time about her health problems and how terrible it is and how terrible she feels, but never seems to miss a live stream. She's in bed 20 hours a day yet, and always feeling terrible. Always feeling like she's going to be dying. Yet, the live streams continue. The live streams continue. Not once missing them. Never once. Yeah, complaining about the Doge programs. And you saw all those programs that were stopped, right? All the headline makers. All the headline makers. Giving millions and millions and millions of money away to foreign governments who just wasted the money. No accountability. No accountability whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, that was wrong. That was wrong. That never should have happened. And she's complaining, oh, he's making all that money. The president's making all that money. He's the president just for the, and I'm not defending the guy. Not at all, guys. Like I said, if you this war with Iran, should have started it after the midterms. Because now I think it's going to show. I think it's going to show. And then we're going to have 2 years where nothing gets done in the country again. And there'll probably be 2 impeachments again. And it's all his fault. No doubt about that. Should have waited till after the midterms. Should have gotten those prices down. And Jack's opinion. That's how deranged she is, though. Heidi, you got TDS. Admit it. It's just TDS. It's not real syndrome. It's all in your head. All in your head. People on there trying to tell you, book them down. Oh, chosen one. A couple of them in her live stream that can still make comments. Although I don't know how, because their whole video was about how terrible America is. How terrible they are. Yeah. A nuclear-armed Iran that would be a wonderful situation, wouldn't it? That would be a wonderful situation, especially for Israel. Then she started on the Israel bashing as well. You know who does that? Liberals. Liberals. What are you doing, buddy? You're all wet. You're all wet. Are you wetting from sweat? Big boy. Big boy. Yeah. I'm just triggered today, guys. Please excuse me. Just triggered. That was Roy Rogers, right? His horse was named Trigger. Didn't he get him stuffed? Yeah. Get off the couch, Heidi. Speaking about an America that you haven't been to in 5 years, like you are an expert on it again. Maybe that's how it is in California, but I can guarantee you it's not like that in South Carolina, where I've been to in the last 2 years. And I say again, guys, how many? Look at that, an actual recycle bin. Recycle bin. Looks like somebody missed here. Somebody missed. There we go. Do my part. Do my part. Yeah, but how many of you watched the 2 or 3 hour live stream from Antics lately? I'm assuming the answer is probably nobody. Because how can you subject yourself to 3 hours of troll bashing and Jerry Lewis telethons? Can you put yourself through, right? Like I said, she got me triggered this morning. Because for somebody that is so sick on her deathbed, never miss that live stream. Never misses a live stream for 2 or 3 hours. And she was all riled up this morning. Get that adrenaline going, I guess, and that stress. How people are so stressed out in the U.S. now. Well, that's why you retire here. The people that are stressed out in the States, they're the ones that are probably on those free programs, those free food stamps. And another good thing, oh, they took away their sodas. Some of these states, they've taken away their sodas and snacks. You can't buy your cupcakes with EBT now. You can't buy your sodas with EBT. That's another bad policy, isn't it, Heidi? Another bad policy. Just mind-numbing sometimes. But never misses a live stream. Never misses that opportunity to beg for more money. Although what happened to the GoFundMe? I don't see that on the page anymore. I don't see that on the page anymore. And she keeps talking about going to the hospital. And guess what? Guess what? She hasn't talked about the cat bite. She hasn't talked about the cat bite in a few episodes. Did that mysteriously clear up? I don't think she's been to the hospital having leg amputated. Did you? Did you, Heidi? You have a leg amputated yet? I don't think so. Morning. I don't think so. I think you're doing fine and dandy in that aspect. Because you haven't talked about it. You haven't e-begged for money because of your leg. And you were going to what happened to going to the hospital? You were going to the hospital. You're going to admit yourself and get some of the stuff getting taken care of, like the angiogram, I think. You're going to do that with that $5,000 you took in. But no. Must be waiting to get interest on that, the compound interest on those donations, huh? And why did the GoFundMe mysteriously disappear well short of its goal? And if you guys remember, a few weeks ago when I was back in South Carolina and started up these walks again, yeah, I was actually defending Heidi. Actually defending her. Saying that I believed that all of her illnesses were real. Believed every word of it. And then the live streams would never stop. 2, 3, 4 hours. Raising her voice. On and on, these troll bashings and Jerry Lewis telethons. I finally succumbed to the fact that, wait a minute, with all these medical issues, she's never missed a live stream. Something don't sound right about that when she's sitting there talking about how she's in bed 20 hours a day. And the other 4 hours, I guess, are on the live streams. There's your 24 hours. But she sounds pretty good. Pretty good in those live streams. Don't sound like somebody that's affected by little oxygen. Said she's going to the hospital but never goes. Never goes get any testing with all that money you guys gave her. And if it's so serious and so dire, why are they sitting on the funds? Here's another thing. She said, oh, they come over here sufficiently ready for retirement, right? They had $60,000 in the bank when they got here 5 years ago. Well, that's, if you do the math, that's what, $1,250 or $12,500 a year that they've gone through besides her Social Security, disability, and her YouTube income. Where'd all that money go? Where'd your nest egg go? Is it compounded interest in the bank? And she says because the tickets were overpriced. The tickets after the pandemic were overpriced. One-way tickets. I don't think she paid more than we did going to the US or coming back on one-way tickets. I would bet she didn't. Then car repairs. Car repairs for a car that was given to you. That was a gift. Yeah. How much could that have cost to fix the car, right? Is that the entire $60,000 or the $50,000 after tickets, I guess? And then family emergencies. Weren't you the family emergency when you got here? Because if someone with $60,000 in the bank and you're relying on the family here in the Philippines to help you out, something don't seem right about that. Like I said, it's all adding up now. It is all adding up. Yeah, guys, I'm a receipts type of guy. I want to see the receipts. I want to see the receipts because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Good morning. The receipts aren't adding up, guys. She talks about karma. Yeah, little of that coming back, isn't it? She bashed people for 5 years straight. 5 years bashing expats. I'm not commenting on the facts that people are talking about, but bashing them and saying she didn't. She bashed the Thornton family. She bashed the Eastwood family. For endless live stream content. And yet, it's all coming back to haunt her now. Maybe. We don't know. We haven't seen the receipts. How are you in such dire physical condition, congestive heart failure, and you never spent a day in the hospital? Never a day. Remember when I had it, I was in Iligan Hospital for almost 10 days before flying back to the US without a doctor's note to have my surgery done. But she can't get on that plane without the oxygen. She can't walk. She can't walk through the airport. Well, they have these services that'll wheel you right to the airport, or right to the airline door, right to the airplane door. All you have to do is walk on the plane. No, she's afraid of the blood clots. The blood clots. Yet still not one day in the hospital. But has been talking about it for months now. Months. Since January. I don't think her heart's gotten any better over the last 5 months. I know I wouldn't have lasted 5 months from my diagnosis. It already effects of pneumonia, congestive heart failure. These bad genes. And who knows? Maybe something could happen, and I'll be feeling sorry. And I don't know though. After this morning, she was all riled up. That oxygen must have been pumping hard to the brain, because it certainly didn't appear to be having any lung problems from talking too much. The blood seemed to be flowing at that time during the live stream today. And I warned you guys, this would be Heidi-centric today. And not my dog, Heidi, who I love and adore. I would do anything for my dog. Well, I think I've covered enough, guys. And I want to thank you for watching, if you watch this one, because I know the minute I title this one, you probably won't. But thanks if you are watching. You guys take care. It's Jack, and I am out. And there you go, Heidi. Still patriotic after all these years. If you don't like it, we'll put a boot in your ass, because it's the American way. Heidi, you okay?